Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. Boy, is silver on the move. I wish I was doing a video about silver tonight, but it's not about silver tonight. It's about something even better, and you guys are going to understand why in just a minute. Fiat currency. And what you could get lucky and find if you're searching this stuff, that you could probably trade for a whole lot of silver. So with that being said, let's get started. So as you guys know, I do a lot of different things. And one of the things I like to do is dollar bill hunting. And since I found a amazing find that I couldn't not talk about tonight, I wanted to share it with you. And for those of you guys that don't know, that there are literally notes out there that are worth an absolute fortune. I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Now, you guys know I'm not a big fan of fiat currency. I believe in the real silver, real gold. I believe in real wealth. However, I do have a hobby on the side that I go through $1 bills and I look for cool stuff. Now, I did just recently go through all of these $1 bills, and I found some pretty amazing stuff, including one item that has the potential to sell for $4,000 all the way up to $25,000. Now, I know some of you guys are like, no. There's no note that's worth that high that you could find in regular currency. However, this is going to blow your mind tonight. So with that being said, we're going to just fast forward. I wanted to go through all of these with you, but the amount of time that video takes, I've done that on numerous videos, and a lot of times people will be like, oh my word, that's so boring. It's a lot of looking, and it is boring. I was up all night last night going through this stuff, and I didn't find what I was really looking for, which was web notes, but I found something even better, a duplicate note. So I'm going to explain that, and I'm going to show you guys all the other finds. Let's get started. Okay, so everybody knows what a star note is. A star note, basically, the bill originally was damaged. They destroyed the bill, and then they reprinted it, but they put a star right here. So that star represents, it tells everybody that this is a reprinted note. That way they can still have all the money that's out there in circulation. Also, for those of you that don't know, we do print our $1 bills at a couple different places, whether it's Washington, D.C. or Fort Worth, Texas. But what happens when they both use the same serial numbers accidentally? So that is called a duplicate note. Now, I was lucky enough to have someone send me this video. That way I would know to start looking for them. I actually seen the updated video from the Coin Channel, Tube, where he does little 20-second shorts every day about what to look for in different stuff. So he's a great channel. I love his channel. And in my first day, I'm a little shaken, as you can tell, so I apologize. I found one. Now, what you're looking for a duplicate note, we're going to go through all these. I'm going to show you what else I found. There was some really cool where they messed up on their serial numbers, and a couple of ink bleeds, and a few different things. But with the most, I'll say right now, the most sought after era would be the duplicate notes. So in 2013, which you can tell from right here, they ended up using the same serial numbers for the star notes, for the replacement notes, in both Washington and Fort Worth. So Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas. You can tell where it was made from this marking right here. Kind of zoom in a little bit. And so basically, somewhere out there is this serial number again, but the only difference will be this right here. Now, if you go on eBay and you look up 2013 duplicate note, you will see the #1 auction right now up to, I think it's selling for $25,000. But there's only been 2 sets found because they just discovered this less than a month ago. Now, literally, what you guys seen, all those $1 bills at the beginning of the video, this is everything I found. Easily tradable. People are going to want these. If you've been collecting star notes for a while, you need to check this. And to find out if you have one, you look down here. If it says 2013, it has a B, and it ends in a star, you potentially have one. What you do is you go online and you Google star note lookup. So then you look up the serial numbers and you will type in this number, 2013, and then you'll click that it's a $1 bill. As you scroll down, it will say, or it may say, this is a duplicated note. And it might even ask you, is this a Washington note or a Fort Worth note? It really doesn't matter in a way which one you say, because at the end of the day, not everybody's going to know what all these little codes mean. But as long as you know you have a duplicated one, it's going to be a duplicate for Washington and a duplicate for Fort Worth. So awesome opportunity for people. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one of these, they do range a lot of different prices. You're easily going to pull $20 for it. But what some people are doing, including myself, is they are basically hunting now for the other note to match it. There's a lot of different ways I'm doing that. I'm going to go on eBay and search all the notes that I find that are buy it now, start looking. If I find good deals on some of these, I'm going to buy them. And I'm also looking for other people's notes. I had someone that traded me all my star notes originally for different kinds of other coins. And he said, hey, I'll swap you. I traded, and he's lucky enough to have over 20 of them. So in some cases, they're not super hard to find, but it's going to be really difficult to find the matching pair. However, there's a lot of people that are doing comments. So I will put duplicate note in the title of this video. Leave a comment. If you have a 2013 B star note $1 bill, put the serial number in the bottom. Put the serial number, because if you're lucky enough to find the match to it, whoo, and if you, people may. We're not like one of the super big channels. I'm not going to lie to you. I hide my subscriber base because I just, I'm not a big channel. But needless to say, you can help me become a big channel by hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that thumbs up, because that really helps the channel. And leave a comment. Even if you don't have one, leave a comment. If you do have one, start your comment out with this serial number right here. And then you can still write your regular comment in there. But it's going to be pretty cool if we can find a match. Everybody is searching for the matches. Now, we're going to go through, and I'm going to show you what else I found. So this is the awesome one. Unfortunately, it's in rough condition from where the band was, but that's okay. It's got the 3 9s behind it. I thought that was kind of neat. Scrolling through, I kept this one because I liked how the 2 was lifted up just a little bit. When you look at the other side, the 2 is not lifted up. You can kind of see right here easily the 2 was raised up just a little bit above the rest of the serial number. I thought that was a neat find, so I did keep that one. The next one, the 0 is lifted up a little bit. So I thought that was a pretty cool find on top of that. And it's not going to be every note, so I go through, and anything that's an oddity, I do pull out. Another example, the 5 is lifted up just a little bit. Some people will say that's nothing special. Some people will say that's pretty rare. Everybody's going to have a different opinion. Same with star notes. A lot of people will say star notes aren't anything special, but last month they basically re-updated the star note database, and somebody discovered it, and now everybody is searching for them. Next one, we have another 5 lifted up. It's usually, from what I've seen, it's been on the last digit. Right here, I kept this one only because some of my friends like to play dollar bill poker, and I thought it was pretty neat to have 5 6s in there. So this one, you can see the 6 6 6 6 6. I've never found any crazy one. I did a video when a buddy of mine found 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0. He had basically the 10th bill, and I thought that was pretty crazy, so I actually did a video on that. He's still holding it, so you never know what you will find. This one I kept because I like the 4 7s in a row. I thought that was pretty neat. It's not anything super valuable. I mean, someone might give you a couple bucks for it. Moving on, this one I kept because, as you can see, it only shows it on one side. Look closely at that. You can see that 8 has been basically double tapped, maybe a bleed through. I went through $2,001 bills, and that was one that I had found, and I thought it was pretty cool. There's actually a couple that I picked up, though, but that's still really good. Here you can see the 9 has a heavy bleed through where you don't see it on this side. Kind of like a clean versus not so clean. On this one, again, the 8 has a bleed through, and I did put these in order, so you will start seeing, you'll see a lot of the same stuff. Okay, now we're moving on to the star notes. Now, here's the thing. You only need the star note. In order to get the duplicate note, it has to be a 2013. It has to be a B, and it has to end in a star. These other ones right now are just star notes. Some people will say they are absolutely worthless. I see them sell all the time on eBay for a couple bucks a piece. Pretty easy to get that. If you are patient, you can look every one of these up on that star note database, and it keeps people updated on what they got. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to show you guys the star notes that we do have. Nothing really super spectacular. The grand finale that I did hit was that duplicate note. I'm hoping to get some more. I actually just bought $500 in $1 bills from the bank. I tell you, it's a pain in the butt to get rid of them after you look through them, unless you're just going to spend them wherever you go, because they're not going to turn it down. However, if you bring them back to the bank and you ask them, hey, can I exchange these for more ones? They're not going to like you too much, probably. I know my bank said, it's not a big deal. However, be honest, it's a pain in the butt. She had to sit there and count them 3 times to make sure that I didn't pocket a 1. One bundle kept coming up off by $1, but then when the machine counted it found it. So I was like, Now, in the $2,000 that I had bought, when I went through and I counted everything, pulled out all the star notes, pulled out anything that was special, I was actually short $3, but that's a cost of hunting. How many of you guys have searched quarter rolls and you find a nickel in there, shorting you 20 cents? I've actually had a box where I found like a roll of nickels that was basically shorting me 40 quarters. It does happen. It is a cost of hunting. But if you really enjoy hunting and you're lucky enough to find something good, then it's worth doing. So like I said, the grand finale for me, wherever I put it, it may turn up here in a minute. Okay, right there. That is the grand finale. So I'm hoping to find the match to that. If anybody has the other one, put it in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a comment. Make sure you're subscribed. All those things help the algorithm. It helps the channel grow. And you guys are part of the family. So we're hoping to grow this channel and grow the family. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys are looking for these. These are going to be a hot item, and you can always trade it for silver later. So I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. You guys have a great night. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.